Hey guys, Billy Ephart here. Thanks for tuning in to another vlog. And we're actually taking some of the questions that people have sent in on the vlogs or blogs that we have. And one of the questions we've had is how do I know the value of my business? First of all, there's obviously a lot of information on the internet, but let me give you a few simple guidelines quickly here. One of the best ways that somebody can start looking at their business just to kind of get an idea of what their business may be worth is what we call top line value. Top line value is just simply how much does a business bring in annually. So let's say you have a business and it's bringing in $250,000 annually in gross revenue. Then you would look at that and say that business potentially could actually be worth $250,000. Now, I want to give a word of caution here. That's not necessarily the case, and we'll talk about a couple of things that kind of work off of that here in just a second. So usually, number one would be what we call top line value. So that top line value would be what is the top line or what is the gross revenues of my business annually. And so that could give you an idea that if it's $250,000 in revenue, then possibly your business could be worth $250,000. And then the next is what we call bottom line. And so in bottom line, we basically would look at, okay, what is the profit? Now there's a couple of ways to determine profit in any normal business. The first is called EBIT, which is earnings before interest and taxes. And frankly, that's the one that I like to use most of the time when I'm actually looking at what is a business worth. And so basically a business has interest, of course, that it has to pay if it has debt. And of course you have taxes you have to pay on any profits that you have. And so I come up with a profit number that I have. And then normally just any normal business sitting out there is typically worth 1.5 to 3 times net profit. So let's say, for example, you have the $250,000 as the top line, maybe worth that. But let's say the profit, for example, on that $250 was $75,000. Okay, let's say there's a profit, an EBIT of $75,000, then it could be worth up to, let's say, just normally speaking, 3 times that value. So that may make the business worth a little less than the $250. It'd be worth, I think, in that case, maybe like $225,000, and because it'd be 3 times the 75. So if you take 75,000, multiply it times 3, you come up with that number, which is about 325,000. So excuse me, 225,000. So there's number one is top line. Number two would be bottom line, which would be after its earnings. Earnings before interest and taxes. And let's say earnings before interest and taxes is 75, then it'd be 3 times that. Then number 3 would be that I want to give you with top line and bottom line that you have to know the industry category of the business you're in. So for example, if you're actually in, let's say, the technology sector of business, something that has to do with technology, sometimes what's called the earning multiples off of bottom line earnings, right? Earnings, then multiples. So it's multiples of what your earnings are down here, which is your profit. Sometimes some of those businesses can be anywhere from 10 to 25 times. And so sometimes a business is worth way more than top line, especially if it has a good top line, but it has really good earnings down here, and you multiply that times 10 or 15 times, then it can be quite a bit. So those are 3 quick and easy ways to just determine. Now there's much more sophisticated ways of sales comps and businesses and really looking at determining enterprise value, but these are just some 3 simple ways that you can look. 2 simple ways: top line, bottom line, and then understanding the category that you're in with your business. So this is Billy Ephart. Hey, thanks for tuning in the vlog. I'll see you right back here. Bye bye.